All right, you guys, this is going to be a heavy one today. It's going to be a good one, but I'm trying to save you from making the mistakes so you don't have to go through them, but sometimes you're just going to have to go through them. So, men lead, women love, okay? If you're single right now, if you're in a relationship, long-term relationship, whatever it may be, okay, this is honestly, you're going to have to lead. They don't want you to love them. Okay, your form of love is by leading them. Their form of love is by nurturing. Okay, and I'm gonna break this down at such a deep level, and you're going to understand full circle as to how you're actually supposed to be operating in life and in a relationship. Okay, so let's get into it. Number one, divine order. God designed masculine and feminine energy to complement, not compete. Man was built to lead through faith, not ego. Woman was built to love through peace, not fear. Okay, the key is when the man leads in alignment with God, the woman naturally surrenders and trusts because he's taking order from a higher power. Like, this is how the hierarchy works, okay? It goes God, man, woman, children. Okay, children are looking to the woman, women are looking to the man is looking to God. Okay, and ultimately God has a plan for you. God is guiding you, your conscience, the authentic voice of God, like I talk about all the time, and in the higher self community. I mean, these are the daily habits that are going to cause you to align with your higher self. So this is what I teach. But this is what it comes down to. Okay, when the man leads in alignment with God, the woman naturally surrenders and trusts. Okay, you got to understand. There's a lot of men out there that are, lusting after women, chasing after women, thirsting after women, doing everything in their power for the woman. Oh, hey, baby, I'll buy you this. Buy them all kinds of things, provide all kinds of things for them, trying to shower them with love, with flowers, with gifts, with, whatever. And honestly, the woman doesn't even give a fuck. Like, it's not actually doing what you think it's going to do for her. Okay, so you have to lead. It's not about loving her more, it's about leading her more. Okay, and that only happens when you surrender to God, when you walk in complete alignment with the path that He has for you, adhering to your conscience and just letting Him guide you. Rather than being guided by her emotions, by trying to, pedestal her or, love her or please her emotions. I mean, that's just going to get you disrespected. Okay, and I'm only going to tell you this from experience, but sometimes you're going to need to go through that for you to realize that. That's the only reason why I can make this video. Okay, the truth is, divine union is born when both walk in their original design. Okay, if you're not even dating anyone right now, and you walk in complete alignment with God, with your purpose, and you persist in that, the right one will be drawn to you that will naturally align with you because you've embodied your role. Okay, number two, leadership starts with you. Okay, this is probably one of the most important points on the presentation today, but you can't lead her if you can't lead yourself. Okay, Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. Okay, if you have vices, if you're engaging in the debauchery and being a degenerate, drinking, doing drugs, partying, watching porn, chasing women, chasing lust, chasing sex, not for a union, not for love, not for marriage, you're literally losing yourself in all those things. Okay, and my whole message is like, stop all of that. Like, take a step back and remove all of that from your life and then actually reassess what you truly want. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're still engaging in all those things and you're gonna think that the lust is gonna save you. Oh, if I get with this girl, that'll fill me. It's not. All that stuff leads to emptiness. I mean, I can tell you this, but you're gonna have to confirm it within yourself. And you know this shit, okay? So you can't lead her if you can't lead yourself. Get off the drugs, get off the alcohol, have discipline in your life, start leading yourself so you can actually become the version of you that He created you to be, and she will actually respect you, okay? Your direction, your discipline, your devotion, that's what earns her respect.
Okay, realize this. Your direction, your discipline, your devotion has nothing to do with her. Okay, this is all for you in your path, in your life. Okay, your direction, where you are going, who you are becoming, your discipline, your strength to stick to that schedule, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how you feel, and your devotion to your path, that's what earns her respect. Okay, true leadership is silent consistency. It's not what you say, it's what you embody. Okay, women think in terms of energy. Words are just words. Words can go in one ear and out the other. Okay, she wants to see your actions. She wants to see, who you actually are below the surface. You could tell her all the greatest things. Oh, baby, I'm here for you. I love you with all my heart. Like, you're the one for me, all this stuff. She doesn't give a shit. She's looking at what you actually do, what you actually embody, like your energy, your aura, okay? The key here is the man who takes more pride in the process than the result can't be stopped. Okay, this is like the baseline of my whole program and the community and what I teach is taking more pride in the process than the result, okay? God is always focused on being and becoming. Who you are being and who you are becoming. The ego is always focused on appearing and acquiring. Okay, one's on the surface, one's at the depth. Okay, take more pride in the process because you realize that the process is actually what's going to lead to the result. It's not just getting the result, it's the process. And if you don't have that process, you're not going to get the result. So take more pride in the process. The wake-up time, the reading and reflection, the workout, counting your macros, and dropping the vices. If you do that every single day, you're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to be like, damn, I'm on my shit. I'm doing all these things that 99% are not willing to do because I believe more in who I am being and becoming rather than what I'm appearing and acquiring, okay? Because the process isn't going to be glamorous. But you have to understand that without that process, if you don't go through that process, you're not going to get the reward. You're not going to get the result. It's like if you're at the bottom of a mountain and you want to get to the top, okay, how are you going to get there? You have to go through the process of climbing the mountain. There's nothing else. If you go to the gym, you can't go to the gym one time and just get the result. You have to go through the process. The process is what creates the result. So you have to be so dialed in your process, okay? And not be willing to deviate from that for anything. Not for however she feels, not for her emotions, not what she wants you to do. She will disrespect you or she will lose respect for you if you start deviating off your process. Okay, your process is the cornerstone of your life. Without that process, without your purpose, you're nothing. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Okay, the truth is, a woman doesn't follow potential. She follows stability. And this is what I'm saying. You have to have that process with or without her. And no matter how you feel, no matter what she's saying to you, no matter how much she wants you to stay in bed or hang out with her or do whatever, like, you got to do your thing. And when you have time for her. Okay? Number 3, she doesn't follow your words. She follows your energy. She's not moved by talk. She's moved by your state. That's why, like you don't even have to say anything. She already feels your presence. Like, your energy speaks before you do, okay? When you're grounded, she feels safe. When you're scattered, she pulls away. Okay, this is the whole point. Like, getting centered within yourself, finding that source that lies within you. And this only comes when you remove the vices. This only comes when you instill discipline. This only comes when you raise your awareness. If you are at a low level of awareness, you're going to continue to think that all the things outside of you are going to fill you. All the drugs, all the alcohol, all the lust, all the chasing women, all the porn, all the junk food, all the status, all the money, all these things outside of you. Like, you're not going to be grounded. You're constantly going to be shifting and moving in different ways to try and get those things that aren't going to do it for you. The only thing that's going to do it for you is you actually walking in alignment with who he created you to be and fulfilling that, okay? So when you're grounded, she feels safe. When you're scattered, she pulls away. Lead her by presence, not pressure. The key is a grounded man creates peace wherever he stands. It's It's not about the amount of money he has. It's not about the status. It's not about what car he drives or the house that he lives in. Like, this is a different level of aura. Okay, and this only comes from the actual personal development work, like I teach in the Higher Self community. Okay, the truth is, she opens in love when you lead in strength. Okay, I'm sure all guys want that woman who surrenders to him, is loyal, is faithful, like loves him fully. Okay, it's not going to come from you loving her more. It's going to come from you leading yourself more. Like, it's all eyes on you, all focus on you. And that gives her the ability to surrender to you, because now she feels safe to open up. Okay, because she knows you're going to go there with or without her. Number 4, when roles align, love flows. Your purpose leads the relationship, not your emotions. Her love flows through your leadership. It's the reflection of your stability. Both are divine mirrors. Your structure invites her softness. Okay. And you'll understand this, like, if you've been on the other side of this, like I have, like in a relationship that it wasn't like this. Okay, if you aren't providing these, or if you aren't stepping into these roles, she's going to step into these roles because you're not. So someone's going to have to fulfill it. That's why, there's the girl boss and, a lot more masculine women, because men are being so weak. Okay. So both are divine mirrors. Your structure invites her stillness. Okay. The key is, when the man embodies order, the woman embodies overflow. That's her nature. Like, that's naturally her design, is to overflow, is to shower you with love. But you have to embody your role, okay? The truth is, when you lead with God, she loves in peace. Okay? A woman doesn't complete a man. She mirrors the man who leads her. Okay? Don't listen to what they say. Embody what I'm teaching, what I'm telling you. Live in your purpose. Put yourself first. Guide yourself, lead yourself, and she will follow. Because she sees that you're going somewhere and that you're leading yourself with or without her. And that allows her the ability to open up to you because you're not desiring it. Like, the worst thing for a woman is when they have a man who is desiring them so strongly. And, is seeking sex, is seeking love, is seeking all these things from them. Okay, she's not going to do that for you. She can't do that for you. You have to be whole and complete first. Okay, then that allows her the ability to love you the way that you want her to. Okay, so men lead, women love. If you want to join us in the Higher Self community, click the link in the description, join us in that. If you want to get in touch with me, DM me on Instagram @MichaelVincentMindset, and we'll see you in the next one.